Hey everybody, today's words to live by are: to live a better life, stay away from three things each day. BRC: blame, resentment, and complaining. And that actually is a quote from me. The acronym is one that I've lived by for several years now. And the context of this is that I recently did a 55-minute video interview with somebody who had taken an interest in my life story and my book. And at the end, she asked me for some words of wisdom, and is there anything that people, can live by? And I said, well, as a matter of fact, I have been mindful of BRC and not having those three things as part of my life for several years now, and all I can tell you is that the results are in. It's a happier existence without those three things. And so once I posted the interview, I was asked by a couple people to expand on it a little deeper. So BRC is something that I think anybody can adopt in their life. You do not have to be a spiritual guru. You don't even have to be anybody with any sort of faith background. It is just very simply get rid of blame, resentment, and complaining each day. You will live a better life. And I know it sounds just overly simple, but I do think that myself and other people, maybe everybody, we overcomplicate things sometimes, right? And so this is a really simple way for me to sort of snap myself back into present day and understand that, one, for the B in blame, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of anyone or anything. There's no one outside of me responsible for my situation and my life experiences as they relate to today. So it's not about looking backwards, because that's like the wake in your boat. It doesn't drive the boat forward. It's behind you. So no blaming anybody from the past, right? And so you're sitting here in your present day, refusing to be a victim, taking total responsibility over what you can control in your life. And it's very simple. Resentment. If I hold a resentment against somebody, I'm the one that's paying the price. I'm weaker, and I'm giving my power away to whoever it is that I'm holding the grudge or the resentment against. So it does me no good. It's like poisoning my own drink and expecting somebody else to get sick. It's just not going to happen. I'll be the one getting sick the longer I hold this resentment and this grudge, right? And so I always talk to people about trying to get rid of those deep-seated, deeply feeling sort of things where you've been betrayed and cheated on, and you're, just all this list of things that we want justice for. And that's why we hold these resentments and grudges, because we feel that the other person should pay the wrath of their mistakes and their misdeeds, right? I just say let it go, because then you're the one that's moving forward, and you're not getting weighed down in your own resentment. The other person clearly doesn't care, right? So why should you? That's the way I look at it. Complaining, I've never been a huge complainer, actually. This is one that I do sort of find myself, though, sometimes sort of wanting to creep in and say, well, such and such isn't happening fast enough, and why did this happen, and why does it have to be this way, and all these things where I can sort of get into that malaise of complaining. And I have to just remember right away, like, okay, stop. Like, I am responsible for what happens in my life as much as I can control, that God doesn't, but everything else, that's in my grasp on a daily basis, that's on me, and there's no sense in complaining about it. If there's something I feel coming up that's a complaint, I look at it in two ways. If I can do something about it and it's within my control, get up and do something about it. If it's not, let it go. So I hope you enjoyed today's words to live by, and I will see you all very soon. Please like and or subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thanks.